Hello everyone, I'm going to make a video here to show you what you're going to do. I'm going to give you one last opportunity to do an assignment, and I'm calling this a research assignment. It's actually worth 10% of your overall average, so this would be a good grade booster for you. So, okay, I did put a little introduction there, but it's got three parts to it. So here's the thing you're going to download. Here's where you're going to turn it in. It's going to be just like the bonus assignment that we did earlier in the semester. Okay, so the first part of this is identifying some of the obscure muscles that were on our list. I actually did the first one here for you. It says for each of the muscles on this list, write the correct muscle name that corresponds to the numbered muscles from visible body in the tables provided for each muscle area. Well, anyway, all it's basically identify these muscles that are labeled here. I did the first one, this corrugator supercilia, which maybe it's on our mannequin models, maybe it doesn't. Here are the other two. You're going to put those into these blanks. On the back, the serratus posterior superior, it's actually superioris, but anyway, these up here. You can see these two. There's 4 and there's 5, so this is actually going to be the inferior one down here. Here's 6, 7, and 8. And so you would just go through, you can use any resource, visible body, research these muscles, and write the correct name in the blanks provided. The thoracic area, the internal intercostals, I don't think that's a big shock, but I still left that open for you to fill that in. And then here are the 3 arm muscles, and these 2 lower leg muscles down here on the bottom. So you're going to fill these out. Fill in the tables, and they're all labeled here for you, so do some research, look them up, and make sure you get the correct ones, of course. And then part 2, muscles have actions. And look, you can make lots of lists, just a nice concise, it says it here, for each muscle action write a short concise definition. I did the first one here. Flexion, decreasing the angle of the joint between 2 body parts, usually talking about either a skeletal part or muscle. And I put the biceps brachii is considered to be a flexor, but like the hamstrings are flexors, even the hips, muscles, gluteus are flexors. So you were going to fill out this chart all the way to there. So write the definition of each action and then give an example of a muscle that performs that action. And then part 3, every muscle has an insertion and an origin point. The origin does not move. The insertion is the part that's the freely movable end. And what happens is when muscles contract, they shorten. They pull their origin closer to the insertion. So what we have here, these are major muscles. Masseter is the big one in the facial muscle. This is the neck muscle. Here's chest, rectus abdominis, big muscle, lower abdomen, shoulder muscle, arms. Now biceps brachii has 2 heads. You need to put where does each head attach. In other words, what's the origin, and then where do they insert? And basically pick another one, a short, concise definition. Some of these have multiple origin points. Just pick one that looks like a major origin point and then write that in here. Triceps, do all 3 heads. So just like there. So right there in that blank, you're going to write all 3 heads. That one probably should be. And look, you can make make the font smaller, make it fit in that box. Brachioradialis, big one in the forearm. Trapezius, latissimus dorsi, gluteus maximus, 1 hip muscle. 3 of the quadriceps, 3 hamstrings, gastrococcaleus, and tibialis anterior. So do the origin and insertions for those. If you do a good job, get your answers correct, you'll get 100, and that's 10% of your average, which is a nice grade booster. All right? So I hope this helps.